you guys to understand why it's very important to understand this concept of Laplace transforms. Example, if you are given a tank and then you model it, and let's say this is the equation you find that describes how the height changes in the tank. Right, this is just a hypothetical equation in this instance. So you can find the way to write this thing in such a way that it is useful. You can even draw graphs. It allows you to even draw graphs by converting it into the Laplace domain and then converting it back to the time domain. So this becomes, it's going to become this form. We know that this is going to become this in the Laplace domain, as we've discussed in the previous videos, and then this 2 is going to just become 2y of s, and then 7 going to become 7 over s. And then you're going to group the terms, and then you're going to end up with an equation like this. This is the equation that you end up with. This is the equation you end up with. All right. But I wanted us to have a form of a over s or a over s plus 2, because we know how to convert those ones back into the time domain as we've derived. So if you look into this expression, you can solve it using the partial fractions, right? This concept of partial fractions. So let's just go through it and see. So this is just gonna become 7 is equals to a s plus 2 plus b s. Can you see? So basically this is, I don't think I should be teaching you guys this, because I mean it's fourth year stuff, so this is first year stuff. So we're gonna say let if you were to let s be -2, this is gonna become 7 is equals to 0, because this is gonna become 0 and substitute there, plus negative 2b, right? And then from here it's clear to see that -7 over 2 is equals to b, and then you're able to solve for, then if you say let s be 0, therefore it means 7 is equals to a 0 plus 2 plus 0, therefore a is equals to 7 over 2. So you have your a and you have your b. So that equation, this equation here, is now going to become y of s is equals to it's gonna be equals to 7 over 2 over s plus minus 7 over 2 s plus 2, right? Because I just substitute this back into this equation, plus y0 s plus 2. So this is what that equation became. So now we can find the inverse Laplace transform for all of these. So the inverse Laplace transform will just give us y of t is equals to, so that's just gonna become 7 over 2, because we know that the Laplace transform of 7 over 2 is equals to 7 over 2 over s. So if the inverse Laplace transform of this, just gonna become 7 over 2 in the time domain, plus this we know that it's s plus that, so it's gonna become negative 7 over 2 e so that's s plus 2, so s plus 2. So we know that if it's s plus 2, it's just gonna become, the inverse gonna become e negative a of t plus y naught e negative a of t, right? But in this case, instead of an a of t, we're gonna have a 2 there. So it's E negative 2t, right? Plus y naught E negative 2t. The 2 is this one. So now you have solved that differential equation, and now you are able to get something which you can even draw a graph, an exponential graph, which is going to show you how does these things changes, how does that level changes in the tank. So now you're going to have something like let's say 7/2 minus y naught E negative 2t. So now you have this expression in the time domain. You can be able to solve this thing, you can be able to draw a graph with this thing, and then it's going to tell you how does that level changes in the tank. So if you want to write this in terms of a tank, the height of the tank is described by 7/2 minus 7/2